In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to enable and configure Zoom AI Companion features for your meetings. To get started, open your web browser and go to zoom.us/profile. This will take you to your Zoom account area, where you can manage your personal settings and preferences. Once you're signed in, look for the Settings section. This is where Zoom keeps the controls for meeting tools, automation features, and account-level options that affect how your sessions run. After you're in Settings, find the AI Companion tab along the top navigation bar and click on it. This section is specifically designed for Zoom's AI-powered meeting features. If you've never visited this tab before, take a moment to look through the available options so you understand what each tool is meant to do. These settings can improve your workflow by helping with note-taking, recordings, and real-time assistance during meetings. Next, turn on the features you want to use. Start by enabling Meeting Summary. This feature creates a recap of what was discussed, which can be especially useful if you want a quick written overview after the call ends. Then enable in-meeting questions. This allows AI Companion to help answer questions during a live meeting, which can make it easier to stay on track without stopping the conversation for every clarification. After that, turn on Smart Recording. This feature helps organize your recordings in a more useful way, often making them easier to review later. Once those features are enabled, move on to the sharing permissions. This step is important because it controls who can receive the AI-generated meeting summaries and related content. Depending on your needs, you may want summaries sent only to the host, or you may want them shared with all invitees. Choose the option that best fits your meeting style, your team's expectations, and any privacy considerations you need to keep in mind. If you regularly host internal meetings, broader sharing might be helpful. If your meetings are more sensitive, host-only access may be the better choice. When everything looks right, save your preferences. Don't skip this part because your updates won't be applied unless they're saved properly. After that, launch your next Zoom session to test the setup. It's a good idea to run a short meeting first so you can